How is everyone doing tonight? Thank you. Thank you for your patience with me. I just went through the most frustrating thing ever, where you do that really crazy thing where you assume that the thing you've done now several times is going to work the same way that it did like a few days ago. But clearly, that is a foolish assumption that will I ever learn to stop making that foolish assumption? Yes, I made it, and y'all, I just want to say thank you so much for being patient with me. I was like, here, I'm just gonna adjust this a little bit because now things are a little different. And I'm using this Rode microphone, which I guess I could set up, and it still doesn't show. Anyway, Mel B, how are you doing, sweetheart? It is so good to see you. How is your Saturday night going? And y'all, since I'm using a different microphone, I'm using this little... Actually, here, I think I can move this down so y'all can see the mic a little bit. And then I can... Come on down. Corrina Rachel, come on down. Alrighty, and you know what? My hair is like... It's dry. It feels dry, but it's still just kind of damp enough that, like, holy camoly, look at that. And look at those girls in 4K. Like, I don't know, is this a trigger? Does this count as an ASMR trigger? What do y'all think? 4K girls. Alright, let me scroll back up in this chat. Okay, studying for a test that I'm not ready for at all. So exciting. Oh my gosh, you know what, Mel? I know for a fact that you have all the information that you need already in your head. And so much of our experience of test anxiety is our own fear of not knowing, our own doubt in ourselves. So it's like this tricky game that our inner critic is playing, where the inner critic's like, you're not ready for this. There's no way you'll pass. So you gotta silence that little voice of the inner critic. Silence that little voice of the inner critic. Y'all, my inner critic was going so crazy like 10 minutes ago. Tony Kareem, Mike L, hello everyone. Yes, hair play as a trigger. My inner critic was going, of course you can't figure out how to make it work, Corrina. Of course you can't figure out why the 3DO won't work. Of course you can't figure it out. Who cares if you just go in your room and cry and don't do a live chat? And then I opened the little chat room on my phone and I saw that there were like 7 of y'all in here waiting for me. And the feeling in my heart, like, I just can't tell you. So I was like, Corrina, just get the other microphone. Use the regular YouTube thing. So I apologize, I don't have the 3DO functionality working. You can't run the 3DO just into the YouTube Live studio setup. It won't be binaural. In order to get the 3DO to sound right, because remember my first couple chats, it didn't sound right, I gotta go through this program, the software called OBS. OBS. And it's worked for the last like dozen live chats that we've done together. But for some reason today, it was like, no, I'm not feeling it. No chew come true. I am so happy to see some new faces in here. Some familiar faces like Matthew Lockwood, Michelle Abazio, Mel B, of course. Always supporting and being there for me. I appreciate that so much. Alrighty, so Matthew, I'm just scrolling back up through the comments because I was a little distracted. This month of September has been hell for me in technology in regards to my phone, bank account, etc. Happy to start October tomorrow. Oh yeah, October. Oh, hello, Panda. Glad you're here. Mini Phonics, are you still in here? Okay, so there were some people here at the beginning. I don't know if y'all stuck around. We got 17 people in the chat right now. But only 8 thumbs is up. So I don't know, 11 of y'all are like, I don't know if I like this chat or not. I don't know if I like this. I don't know if I like this chat or not. Anyway, thank you guys for hitting that little thumbs up button. I wish that I, as a hypermobile person, was represented more by the thumbs up. Broomstick chick, broomstick chick. Alright, so because I was having a meltdown a little while ago, we're gonna start with a little plucking away negativity. And everyone in the chat room right now, please, if you have an ASMR trigger request, please let me know. Oh, I just saw a bunch of comments come in. Blake is here. Hello, Blake. Hello, Blake. Yes, so I have an early morning on Monday. Like most of us do, right? But I have an early and long day on Monday, so I decided to do a Saturday night chat instead. And I keep noticing I'm forgetting to put on my lip gloss. So I think this sound to the point where I've had this for quite a while now, but I refuse to separate it from its packaging because the packaging is so nice. I'm like, yeah, well. Alright, Halloween season is my favorite. Halloween lights are on. My autumn candles are burning. A perfect cozy evening. Oh my gosh, you know Mike L. That gives me... Okay, so Mike L said there should be a help function for creators to work through any technology issues. Just the thought of a bunch of creators in a room, like maybe like a Zoom call with a bunch of creators on it that are all like frustrated with not being able to get stuff to work. It would be hilarious. It would be hilarious. And for someone who specializes in relaxation, I was cussing a lot about 15 to 17 minutes ago. Because I was like, why won't it work? Why won't it work? And then I almost started crying. And then I was like, Corrina, you are wearing eyeliner. Crying is not like a not gonna show up on your face kind of thing. So Lordy, that tastes so good. It's not showing up very much in this crazy lighting now, is it? It's kind of a mauve, like a kind of deep mauve. Regal. Regal is the name, and it's by this brand called Fit Glow Beauty. It'll probably be easier to read on this box. Fit Glow. And their products are kind of, designed with the idea that if you sweat in them or wear them while you're working out, they're, I don't know, I guess better designed to handle that. Speaking of working out, I'm not even working out, and I'm like, wow, I'm a little sweaty, guys. It was a cool 96 degrees today in Austin. I was like, man, it feels great out here. It must be under 100 degrees. Yes, it was a cool 96. And you know what, John? Yes, I am feeling so much better now that I am here with y'all hanging out. And, yeah, I'm doing so much better now. So much better. All right, I'm going to add a little bit of this red color to this. So, we just get a little more oomph out of these lips, out of these buckaroonies, if you will. Who calls them that? No one has ever called them buckaroonies. It's like everything in my mind. I'm just like, who says that? Who says that? Wow, and this color. That's kind of crazy, guys. So there's a little Himalayan salt lamp on the table across from me, giving this kind of gentle golden glow action. But then like these lips are like, I thought they would look darker, but they're like, I don't know, actually maybe how can I but that's kind of crazy. Alright, let me look. Oh, Tony Kareem, what? Oh my gosh. I am gonna do a thing. Super chat chimes. Thank you, Tony. Thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate you so much. And thank you so much for super chatting me. These chimes are so loud. I'm trying not to make them too loud in your ears, but I also just love this. Oh, this is what I would look like if you were like a bug or something. Isn't that like what bugs' eyes look like? Okay, alright. Hello, John. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. So thank you, Tony. Tony, if you have a super chat request, please let me know. And I'm just seeing now this freaking cute little guy dancing. I think it's like a little pear. It's so cute. That is so cute. Alright, 90 degrees in Kansas City. 96. Yes, 96 was a cool day here in Texas. 58 degrees in your area. Mac B, thank you for being here. John, I definitely consider myself more of a dog person. Because I get along with like virtually all dogs. And I just love doggies. I do get along really well with most cats. Most cats are like, they want to snuggle, they want loving. I'm like, it's awesome. But like, I never worry that maybe a dog will get mad and try to kill me. You know? But I get that feeling from some cats. 91 degrees in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm glad y'all like the chime. 67 in Los Angeles. How does it feel to be the city where everyone jokes about how you have perfect weather? 365 days a year. And yes, that was me having to think about how many days there are in a year. Because I was going to say 24/7. And then I was like, well, that doesn't really, like, emphasize that it's, like, all year long. Oh, a new puppy. A new puppy is relaxing to this live tonight. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Cleisthenes. Cleisthenes. I'm sure that's not right. Okay, so yes, there are some dogs that could hurt you. I'm just saying, cats sometimes look at you like these like scary eyes, but excuse me, that's like a pretty rare occasion. Most cats are like so sweet and adorable, and we have some cats that just like to like kind of hang around and come and visit and kind of taunt our dogs a little bit. Alright, so any stress you've been feeling, plugging it away. Any worries or doubts you've been having, pluck. Let them go. Any doubts about yourself or criticisms about yourself, just pluck. Pluck them away. Pluck. 18 and 18. I love when that happens. Oh, this is cool. We've been live for 18 minutes. There's 18 people in the chat and 18 thumbs up. That's like, it's like a frickin' 18 craziness scenario over here. And whatever part of my personality that gets into stuff like that loves it. Loves it, loves it, loves it. Mac B. Yes, but even pit bulls and bullies, most of them are so sweet. And the ones that are angry, it's unfortunate because they many times have had a master that was abusive to them, and so, or they're bred to be scary dogs. But I've met so many pitties that were like so sweet. I mean, just like, they act like little chihuahuas. Like, they make little chihuahuas look like little prissy little brats. Yes, Matthew Lockwood. I love aquariums. Um, do you mean like aquariums that someone might have in their house? Or like when you go to an aquarium and you're like surrounded by a like ginormous life-size aquarium? The answer is I like both. That's just an insanely cool experience. Pluck, 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 pluck. Anything that someone has said to you that's hurtful or mean, pluck. Pluck it away. Any stresses or cares, pluck. Let it go. Pluck, 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 pluck. 19 and 19. Woot, woot, woot. Pluck, 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 pluck. Cleisthenes. 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 Yeah, I was giving it some like Greek mythology vibes. Cleisthenes, that's so beautiful. Are you an angel? No, just a Texan. Just a Texan with some frickin' crazy looking. I had a 150-gallon aquarium. Wow. In my apartment 5 years ago. Before selling it due to insurance risks. It was so peaceful. Yes. Yeah, insurance risks. That is a very interesting consideration. But yes, welcome to being a grown-up. Humble brag. I love that being a Texan is like a brag in your mind, because I definitely didn't see it that way. And yes, you guys, I'm drinking my favorite friggin' beer. When I was wrestling with the 3DO, and on the verge of tears, I was like, I'm gonna open a beer, chill out, do the damn chat with a different microphone. It'll be fine. Anyways, so yeah, if y'all have not had this beer, I highly recommend it. It's so good. And yes, wrestling. That's an official term. Hello, Just Joe. Hello. Alright, so I put my spoolies in this adorable little pitcher. And of course, the spoolies twirling in the 3DO here, like it's ridiculous. It's insane. I don't know how spoolies are going to work on this situation, but there is one way to find out, folks. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit so that y'all can see the mic a little bit, and we'll just, and I don't know why it's so okay. Okay, actually this could be kind of cool. Alrighty, so Ralph's music is here. John, to Hoosier, who is now an all-out Texan in terms of vocabulary and mindset. That is hilarious. Oh, Guinness. Guinness is such a, oh God, what an incredible beer. Yeah, I love Guinness. Yeah, I think beers are so regional, you know. There's so many breweries, which is cool. Alright, Matthew, so your mom's like, well, I was fixing to go down to the store and get some beer, but then I realized I was fixing to run out of gas. Man, I love how these nails, like, they look black tonight in this lighting. Excuse me, pardon me. They're like a deep purple. They're the same color from last week. It's called the Antidote. It is a very deep, deep purple, but it does not look black in person, in daylight. You sound like the can. I bet that dog TikTok meme. What? This is interesting. Do y'all have any thoughts on these spoolies on the mic? So, this is kind of what I'm doing. But in order to not get the laptop noise, I have the mic, so it's just picking up this side. It's a little strange. Oh, okay, alright, I will look that up. That sounds hilarious. Okay, let's see. Dog. In Texas, Shiner Bach. I mean, it's ubiquitous. It's everywhere. You're basically going to find Shiner Bach almost anywhere that you are, which makes it kind of nice, right? And if your choices are limited, then Shiner Bach, I think, is it's a good beer. But I also think that in Texas, we're kind of like Shiner Bach. And then all the weird flavored things that Shiner Bach has come out with, like they have a strawberry beer. They have some other thing. I think all that stuff is just super lame. So I feel bad. I should support Shiner Bach because it's in Texas. But realistically, there's this freaking brewery called Voodoo Ranger. Is that what it's called? Or is that just the name of the beer? But they make these freaking wicked beers. They're so good. A lot of them are IPAs though. But I'm a person who kind of hates IPAs. But really love the Voodoo Ranger beers. My brain is just not getting with me right now on if that's the name of the beer or the actual brewing company. Wow. I'm trying to clean up this area a little bit. There we go. No, that's not very relaxing. There we go. Nice. I wish the whole rest of my life cleaned up that easily. Oh, yes, Lagunitas makes a great IPA. Yes, I have had that beer. Just Joe. Are Buc-ee's gas stations as good as I hear? Alright, so here's maybe a crazy thing. videos now because there's videos inside of Buc-ee's, but yeah, I mean, I really, if I'm taking a road trip, I really try to like pack a bunch of stuff in the car that I know I'm gonna want to eat. That's not too junky. But then once I get out of town, then I'm like, gotta find a place to go or whatever. Now that said, if I was out of food and out of snacks and I past a Buc-ee's, and I would definitely go in because I know they have a crazy amount of selection of items. But I will tell you what, I get a little bit of social anxiety just driving past the Buc-ee's because they're huge. The parking lot is huge. It looks like a Walmart or something. Oh, that's cool. They're gonna build a Buc-ee's in Colorado. I think that's cool. Alright, so I don't love how it sounds to just brush this mic. I feel like you kind of get a little of the like metallic-ness. But when I put this little cloth over it, I think it's a lot nicer. And then all I need I'm gonna bump this back up so that I can see the chat a little bit better. Because my microphone or the camera is like basically I have this light with these two arms. And so the light arm is flat, and that is what I have my camera sitting on, which is part of the reason that it's not straight either, because it's gravity, as it were. But anyway, so I have like this stand with the camera on it, and then this like other stand with the light on it, and it's just like it's a whole thing. Brush, 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 brush. Let's spoolies on it. Oh yeah, that's kind of insane. We're gonna put more spoolies on it. Put some spoolies on it. Put some spoolies on it. I don't even know what you call that sound. It looks like this. is everyone's weekend going? It's always kind of stressful at the very last week of the month. Yeah, the weekends fly by. They really do. Oh, your weekend just started. Okay. I'm trying to think what I have that really sounds nice on this microphone. It's definitely the 3DO is like ideal. Whisper, 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 whisper. Serenity, tranquility. Whisper, whisper, whisper. Voodoo Ranger is out of Fort Collins, Colorado. Yeah, I like Voodoo Ranger. They also have such cool artwork on all of their items. Do you ever drink the Juice Force? The Juice Force IPA is like 9.5%. It's insane. It's pretty intense on its own, but I kind of like mixing it with kind of either like an Abita strawberry, for instance, is a really good thing. Those two beers together is like freaking. Yes, I definitely want to do some collaborations with other ASM artists. Actually, you guys want to know something effing crazy? I was over on that little app called TikTok. And of course, I follow Taylor Darling, ASMR Darling. And I was like, on the app, and one night she went live. And I like popped into her live, and I was fangirling so hard. Oh my god. So I'm like hanging out with Taylor. And the next day, she followed me back. I almost died dead. Because there's a lot of fake accounts, especially on TikTok, but also on Instagram, where you'll follow a celebrity and then you'll get that's your first red flag, because if you are already following them, it's not going to prompt you to follow them back. And then also you want to go to the page and just look at the page and see if, because what these imposter accounts will do is copy all the videos, copy the bio, copy the picture. But you have to go to the page, and then usually you can see that it's not really the person. Like the views are way less, for instance. Well, anyways, I confirmed that it was the actual real ASMR darling. And I was like, oh, it's nothing. She probably follows everybody back. She's only following 65 people. I was like, I felt so special. Yes, you guys, I was fangirling so hard. Oh my god. But anyhow, so the reason that has to do with collaborating is like, I would obviously love to collaborate with anyone, and I would love to collaborate with Taylor if she wanted to. But there's this thing where like I feel really weird just like messaging people like, hey, let's get together and film. You don't know me. You have no idea who I am. Anyways. But you know, following each other on TikTok is a good start. But so far, I've not really grasped, like, how do I reach out to someone not seeming like a total freaking weirdo? But yes, I definitely would love to collaborate. I would love to collaborate with, like, there's so many amazing creators out there. Yeah, maybe Taylor recognized me. So either I don't know. And she left a comment on like one of my videos or something. So maybe she did like recognize me when she saw the video. Or maybe she was just like trying to be nice. I don't know. I have no idea. But I almost pissed myself. I almost pissed myself when it was like, because on TikTok, once you do follow each other, it's like, it says, you're friends. And so every time she posts something, it's like, your friend, ASMR darling. I'm like, it's insane. Oh, that's really, really sweet. You don't have to leave her a comment about it. I feel like that starts, I don't know, I just don't want to come across as a freaking weirdo. I need to Google how to not come across as a weirdo on the internet. Realistically, I should have Googled that 12 years ago. Anyway, oh yeah, Chloe ASMR. Yeah, I was trying to like Google like who are the ASMR artists in Texas, because I'm sure there's got to be other ASMR channels, maybe even based in Austin. It's kind of a big town, but anyways, I did find a couple. I did find a couple people, but it was not as, yeah, I didn't see as many results as I had hoped. So, hello Dale D. Glad you're here. Ian Carter. Greetings from Hawaii. What island are you on? Visited the other channel a couple months ago for the first time in years and got the gist of how things stand now. Was directed here from some of the comments. I am so glad, Ian, that you were able to find me. I am so happy to have you here on this journey. Oh, that is so sweet. I mean, it's weird, y'all. Like, I get what you mean when you say, like, I'm an OG ASM artist. But at the same time, if I message someone right now and show them my channel, it looks like I've only been an ASM artist for a year, you know? And it's amazing that I'm about to break 10,000 subscribers. Like, that's insane. But it's just like not the same as when it was like, oh, I have 500,000 subscribers, and it's ironic because if he would have allowed us to collaborate or do something like that when I was on that channel, I probably could have gotten with, probably would have helped. But now, you know what I mean? So it's like anyone that collaborated with me would be doing me a favor because I have like the itty bitty tiny channel. Vacuum sound. Okay, yes, I will definitely do the vacuum sound. Oahu. That is so cool, Ian. Is Austin actually in Texas? I've never been there, but it seems to be a rather different place from the rest of the state. Yes, that is 100% true. Not only is it different politically, as in we're like kind of a blue city inside of a giant red state, but yeah, the vibe is very different as well. Definitely more of a hippie vibe than a cowboy vibe, and now a little bit more of a hipster vibe than back when our slogan was "Keep Austin Weird." Now it's they should just switch it to "Keep Austin Corporate," and that would be a little bit more fitting. But arguably, Austin is still way less corporate, less mainstream, and less big city feel than Houston or Dallas. So yeah, Houston, Dallas, and San Antonio as well is also a big city. It's got big city vibes. Austin has a very different feel, a bit more nature, a bit more, green space, hiking trails. The big lake where unfortunately yes, there's a lot of California transplants in Austin. To the point that, like, if you meet someone and they're from California, they, like, apologize. Which is not really, like, necessary, but, it's just interesting. And there's, like, entire neighborhoods. Like, there's a neighborhood called Cali Terra. It's like... and definitely the builders and realtors and stuff from what feels very California-y, just from my whatever perception as a Texan, feels like that's coming here. And they're like bulldozing a bunch of like Austin homes, which are the heart and soul of Austin, the Austin neighborhoods. They knock them down and then they build this like big, ugly, kind of modern but shoeboxy looking house in its place, or two houses in its place, and it's weird. So that is definitely like kind of taking from the vibe. Oh, thank you so much. Cleostenes, thank you so much. Hello, Carl. Yes, you know what? The nails are actually the same as last week, but I think they kind of look a little different in the lighting tonight. Just a little bit different. But it is this color. Really doesn't want to show you it, but it's called The Antidote. Come on, focus. I feel like that's me trying to read the screen right now. Anyways, it is called The Antidote, and the brand is Orly. Orly. But yeah, I I mean, I have not touched these up at all either. This is just still the original manicure from, it was the day before our last chat. So, oh man, that's like a week ago, right? Wait, no. Because that was Wednesday, so it would have been Tuesday. Anyways, point being, I've just been like, dang, this man, he still looks really good. So I didn't have the heart to take the color off and repaint them. I just left them. And hopefully that is still permissible. It's Joe Rogan's fault. Yeah, I love Joe Rogan. He is so funny. Hi, John. How are you doing? And yes, thank you so much for your encouragement that I will get to 100K someday. Yeah, I do know that YouTube, you know, the more people interact with the video, leave comments on the video, like the video, or share it. And I've heard that even just going into the share option and copying the link, as in like you're gonna, when you copy the link to send it someone in a text or something, but just copying the link supposedly helps the video. I think that might have been on Instagram that they said that, but I presume that all the social medias are kind of like tracking those same things. But basically, the positive interaction from my current subscribers is what helps tell YouTube to show my channel to more people, and basically what they call impressions, which is just someone seeing your icon. So the more interaction you're getting on your video, the more impressions YouTube will give you to more potential viewers. And so it's kind of like it's like an exponential type of thing that starts happening. Man, I just screwed up. There we go. I was in focus. Now I'm out of focus. Really out of focus. Watching since 2014. That is so cool. Samuel Sam. I realize I answered your question, but I didn't read your name out. Yes, Austin is definitely a very, very different vibe. If you want the cowboy hats and tumbleweeds vibe, maybe, I mean, you will get a little bit of that in Austin, for sure. That definitely exists here. But, like, the small towns all throughout Texas are gonna be a little bit more of that country vibe. And just as a little side note, there's this little city called Fredericksburg, and it's like, I don't know, I guess it's between an hour and 2 hours from Austin, but it is so cute. It is like the cutest little town. Got this really cute, like, little, like, Main Street vibe, and there's a bunch of fun little shops, amazing, like, little candy shops. And then, of course, Fredericksburg is really close to the Texas wine country, because Texas, okay, alright, not to toot my own horn, but basically we are like the new California in terms of being a hotspot for wineries and winemaking. So anyways, if someone wanted to do like a little Texas visit, I think a fun thing would be going to Fredericksburg, because you get it's a small town, small city thing, not a big city. But then you could like drive an hour or two to Austin to get a big city feel. You could spend some time going to different wineries. because even Fort Worth, Dallas are different, have different personalities. But then they're also both very different from Austin. Oh yeah, Lukenbach. So Lukenbach not only has a song about it. There's a big festival there every year. That go to Lukenbach. Now you're gonna get some country vibes. Oh, you're so sweet, Carl. I'm so glad that you enjoy the nail color. I definitely, have fun painting them, and having them different colors is just gives you like a little fun excitement. I have no idea how this will sound with this microphone, but IRL, this is the craziest sound and so oddly satisfying because of the texture. So let me try to show you. It's kind of that kind of holographic situation, and then there's just this crazy texture to it. So does the 10 go through Austin? I don't think so, but 35 goes through Austin. So I-35 is what we would take to go up to Dallas, Waco, Dallas. You can take I-35 all the way up, I think, to Lubbock. But no, I-10 does not go through Austin. So our major highways, we've got I-35 and the Mopac Expressway, also known as Loop 1. Why? We also have Capital of Texas Highway, which is also known as Loop 360. So, but yeah, I found all that shit so confusing when I was learning to drive. I was like, why do all these roads have a million different names? What is up with that? Cartoon B, yeah. Guitar string, kinda, yeah. Oh god, I just pulled myself in the tooth just some moments you just can't recreate. Like, you were either there or you weren't. My name is Corrina. I come from Texas. I like to make really weird sounds. hair is curly. What do y'all think? Is it too strange, or does it sound kind of cool? I also found this. It's a fanny pack. I mean, honestly, Dale, I don't think I can. This sounds really cool in person, but I feel like it's not quite, alrighty. That was a little underwhelming. Alright, so, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that, Dale D. I appreciate that a lot. So yeah, I'm just feeling so sad that I don't have the 3DO, and so all the sounds that I have kind of laid out, like I really need the ears. I did realize though that it might be kind of fun to so there's no microphones in this right now, but what I wanted to do was like be making a sound on the 3DO and then make it in this ear just to like show you what I was doing. But of course, then the 3DO didn't want to work. So, which BT dubs, if there's anyone in the chat right now who is like, oh, I totally know everything about OBS software and how to troubleshoot it, CorrinaASMR@gmail.com. Because basically everything's set up the way that it is all the other times I do lives, and then I would click go live and it would say OBS is not receiving information from YouTube or some weird shit like that. And I was like, and then I would go into the settings and it's showing that it's connected to the YouTube channel. It's letting me select the broadcast in the OBS software. But then anyways, so it was weird. It was a big weird. And I restarted the computer and I tried again and I tried again like 3 or 4 times, changing different settings and like anyways. So the solution that I went with was to just plug this microphone in and use the YouTube studio. So We can also do a little music section if y'all would like to hear some singing. And I will probably have to pause here in a second anyway to use the restroom. So if y'all would like a little music section, I can get the guitar tuned up and everything for that. Maybe see if I have any other triggers that I want to use on this mic. I'm doing good, homeboy 590. How are you doing? And yes, Carl, I live in Austin, Texas. Y'all, I love this lipstick so much. Look how much is left. Which technically, because you can dig in there and you can get that lipstick out of there. This is probably good for another, I don't know, 5 to 10 uses, just from when I'll get digging it out of there. But I'm sad. I'm sad because I love this lipstick. Even though it doesn't look like much in this lighting. It is called Foxglove. And I love it. I've literally used it down to its, whatever you call that. It's quick. I used it down to its quick. Yeah, I don't really know much about Colleen, actually. I think that it was kind of a small town, much like Austin was 30 years ago. Maybe 40 years ago, I don't know. When Austin was last considered a small town. But Colleen, I would imagine has gotten some like big city vibes because there are a lot of people that live there. That's kind of a delightful little tapping noise I just discovered. fetish. People and their fetishes, yeah. I mean, surely I would, man. Although sandy cheeks. I don't sing any gospel songs, but I should learn some. It's a fetish. Oh, shoot. Gurgling and belly growling noises. Burps and stuff. How is that a fetish? But yeah, when I made, let me just say this, there are, I don't know, probably 1,500 videos that I made for someone else. There are many of those videos that at the time, me and the people who made them, we had no idea that there was like an entire fetish culture around that thing on the internet. And we learned the hard way. So, pantyhose noises. I mean, in hindsight, I'm like, oh. But at the time, like, I didn't effing know. The person who made me make that video, he fucking knew. Sorry, pardon my French. So I still freaking have people to message me asking for, when are you gonna do more pantyhose videos? I'm like, I haven't done that in like many years. Why are you still asking me? Leave me alone. But they think that I'm like into making fetishy content, and I'm like, no, I got tricked into making fetishy content. Yeah, Eli Ashton. Yeah, a lot of, and I mean, I think that, any type of video on the internet, there's going to be people who are going to sexualize that thing and make sexy content. To me, I do not think of ASMR as like sexy in any way at all. It's very like motherly and nurturing to me. But there's definitely people out there who, I mean, I'm not like judging them, but like they are webcam girls who also have ASMR channels. And that's fine. But it also like makes some people, they see that and then they make a judgment about ASMR because of that. And I feel like that's unfair because, not everyone is trying to make something like, hypersexualized. But then they'll like make something hypersexualized and call it ASMR. And it's like, nothing you can do about it. And largely that's like one of the lesser problems in the world today. I think it just kind of, some people get the wrong idea about ASMR if that's the first thing they stumble on. And I will just say this as a side note. I don't know how many of you are parents. If any of you are parents, I don't know. But I hope that parents are, and bless their hearts for having to do this at all, but somehow they have to find a way to explain to their children that a lot of these internet stars didn't just get famous from dancing videos or from Get Ready With Me's. A lot of them got famous because they make XXX content. Well, they get famous doing something else. They get rich doing something else. And then they use that celebrity. I don't know. I just think that it must be so hard to be a parent right now. Like, how do you explain to your kids? How do you explain all this stuff? Anyways, I am going off on a tangent that has nothing to do with ASMR, but hashtag relatable. Relatable, right? Nothing looks relaxing than being flirted with out of nowhere as you're falling asleep. Yeah, there's definitely some, I don't know, and I don't want to hate on anyone's type of content. And if someone is like, oh, I'm going to be like, oh, I love you, and you're my boyfriend, and I'm going to make disgusting noises with my mouth that sound very hypersexual, that's fine. You can do that. Like, but yeah, it's like, maybe they could, I don't know what the solution is. And like even mukbang, some of it is feels very, I mean, obviously, the girl who like eats a giant sausage, okay, we get it, right? But even like, I don't know, is mukbang a fetish? That'd be an interesting question for y'all. Because I feel like clearly not all of it is. But then there's also some where I'm like, I don't know what to freaking think. Yes, Travis, I'm doing a Saturday stream this week because I have an early morning on Monday and a long day that I need to just actually, like, get to bed early. Mukbang is 100% a feeder fetish. Yeah, man. You know, and I learned early on that 50% of the views on your yoga videos are just people with a foot fetish. And people have told me, like, oh my god, you should, like, do self-foot pictures. I'm like, my feet have been in so many videos. Even if I didn't post my face in them, like, I feel like my feet are recognizable. Is that a weird thing to say? Plus, like, I have so many things I want to do and so many things I want to create, and I can't wait to create them. I'm not gonna be like, oh, now I'm gonna, like, set some time aside for pictures of my feet. So don't get excited, y'all. But like, anyways, I just feel like even if I did do that, people would be like, oh, those are definitely Corrina's feet. Duh. Okay, ASMR Panda. I was 2 minutes behind in stream, but I couldn't skip ahead. That topic was very important to hear. What topic? Who are you? I don't know. Yes, thank you, Melby. I am in a place to stand up for myself, do what I want. And, yeah, I'll just say, I don't know what is worse, to have something heavy on your heart. It sucks to not be able to talk about it. But the reason you don't talk about it is all the fears you have of what could happen if you did. So then it's like, well, what's worse? The weight of the thing that you can't talk about, or the repercussions that could happen, that could ensue if you did. It is a shit sandwich no matter which way you cut it, guys. It is a shit sandwich. Giving away free money at this point. I mean, yeah, you know, it's weird in a world where, like, yeah, I'm struggling. Okay, guys, I am struggling. I thought maybe 12 years of busting my ass making videos would, like, somehow, I don't know, help me someday in some way, but not only has it come around to totally bite me in the ass, but the frickin' world is going to hell in a handbasket right now, and it's hard to find a job. Everything's crazy expensive. Inflation is crazy. Everyone is politically just like got their frickin' knives out for each other. It is a crazy shit show. I feel like since it's late at night on a Saturday night, I'm throwing all kinds of cuss words out there. I apologize to anyone. Hopefully I'm not offending anyone. But yeah, there's definitely days where I'm like, okay, I should just sell some freaking foot pictures or something. But then I'm like, no, just keep your integrity and your dignity and trust that things are gonna work out without me having to sell pictures of my feet on the internet. The people sexualizing and continuing to ask for old video stuff. I totally relate to that. Yeah, Panda. Yes, Eli, you know what is so funny is, like, I had no intention to ever quit doing ASMR. That last shoot that I did, I mean, I had no idea that was going to be, like, my last shoot ever. And, then the shit show just got, like, worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. But I'm so glad that I finally am back in some regard. Crow Coffee. Hello, Crow Coffee. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Carl. Oh, yeah. I will see you very soon. Thank you, Panda. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's just so hard because, like, I just have to stop thinking about it. I have to stop thinking about how much money my videos are sitting there making. For someone who hurt me so badly. Jesus. So, they knew, Travis. They 100% knew. And I believe, they definitely knew. And, yeah, holy shit, guys. I just, it's like I'm eating a warhead. It's like I'm eating a freaking super sour warhead and I can't take it out of my mouth. Alright, we're gonna do the super chat chime again, even though this sound. It's really necessary for me right now. Oh, thank you, Panda. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, Eli. I felt so empty without y'all. And then I thought about y'all, like, wondering where I went and wondering why I just disappeared without a peep. And I thought about y'all being like, man, she could have at least told us she was quitting ASMR. My life was so empty without y'all. Thank you, Eli. I appreciate you wondering where I was. I honestly, like, I just thought everyone would just forget about me. And, like, when y'all started following my channel and being like, oh, it's so good to see you. I've been watching you for 12 years, or like, been watching you since I was 14. There's so many sweet comments. I just was like absolutely shocked. Like, what? I'm so flattered. So flattered. Oh, good. I'm glad you found my social medias. I've definitely been trying to be active on them. Yes. Oh my gosh. And I want to do some yoga ASMR. Yoga ASMR. Yoga ASMR. I don't know. Something that will be an enjoyable experience, whether you actually do the yoga with me or not. Right? Like, my goal is to create something that is still just an experience of ASMR, even if you're just watching and listening. And then bonus points if some of the times you join for some of the yoga. And to me, the greatest benefit of yoga has not been the physical practice, the asanas or poses. It's the mental part. It's the aspect of yoga that teaches you to love and accept yourself, to let go of your judgments about yourself, to recognize when you are having these self-judgments that are based not in fact, and you begin to listen to the voice of your inner critic and really evaluate, is that statement even true? So a great example would be, I can't do this. I mean, we all think that, right? I was literally thinking that right before I started this chat, and I couldn't get the OBS software to work, and I was about to cry and say, I can't do this. I'm never gonna figure it out. But instead, I was like, no, Corrina, you can figure this out. Just switch the microphone, see if it'll work going directly through YouTube. And then it did. So, I can't do it is a statement that is not based in fact, because there's no way you could actually know whether or not you will one day be able to do that thing. So instead of I can't do this, thought, like, I am learning to do this. I am learning to do blank pose. I am getting stronger. I am learning how to do logarithmic equations. I am learning how to apply the quadratic formula in word problems. I release the self-judgments that are not serving me. I release the judgments of others that have been placed on me. And at the end of our yoga practice, when we say namaste, it has such a special meaning. So when we bring our hands together like this, it's called Anjali Mudra. And bringing the thumbs to the sternum. Namaste. The goodness in me honors and bows to the goodness in you. Or the highest and brightest in me honors and bows to the highest and brightest in you. Namaste. It is so beautiful. It is truly about looking inside of yourself and seeing the beauty inside of yourself. And looking at those around you, seeing the beauty within them, loving and honoring them, and just finding what we have in common to honor and enjoy rather than to fixate on the things that we disagree about or the opinions that we may have that might be different from another person. There is a beautiful balance that exists when we honor all of the amazing things that we have in common rather than fixating on our differences. I remember a day and age where people all just believed whatever they wanted to believe, and their beliefs were not like being shared on the internet every day. So people just walked around the town doing what they wanted, believing whatever they believed in. And it wasn't this like thing where like now it's like everybody's at each other's throats. Everyone just wants to frickin' kill each other. And I'm like, wait a second though. You don't really want to kill each other. That's not what anyone wants, right? So let's find a way to all be happy together and love and honor each other. Do you mean the 4-part breath, Melby? Oh, hi, Chris Alvino. Glad you're here. Glad you are here. It's very delicate tapping on my real nails, but it's kind of nice. Oh, Ian Carter, thank you so much. So usually I do these streams on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 p.m. Central Time. And then the is your Saturday night going? Alright, so it's so funny. I only have I don't have that much stuff near me, but I'm like, oh, how did your performance go? Did you have a lovely night? Oh, this sounds kind of nice. Where's the little, this thing? I thought this sounded so nice. Whisper, 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 whisper. Whispering, whisper, whisper. Wispy, wispy, whisper. Whimsical, whimsical whisper. Musicality. Spirituality. Let's open the document. Duplicitous, perplexed, toasted coconut cream, mocha macchiato, cocoa cabana cream, mocha macchiato, precipitous, statistical variant. I mean, statistically significant, differential quotient, rhetoric, respiratory therapist, kinesthesiologist, rustic, static, tactic, precipitate, past, present, participle, quadratic formula, accelerant. Oh, I'm so glad that your performance went well, Jules. Ooh, pumpkin spice, cloves, nutmeg. Hi, bee. Buzz, 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 little bee. Buzz, 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 little bee. Pumpkin spice, mocha macchiato, cocoa cabana cream. Chocolate, 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 I love your respiratory therapist emojis. That is amazing. Stethoscope, 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 otoscope, ophthalmoscope, stethoscope, stethoscope, stethoscope. Stethoscope. Stethoscopy. Stethoscopy. That is not the pronunciation that is correct. Oh, look, I cried on myself and I got makeup everywhere. Great. It's okay, guys. Let's just say that I'm going for the Julia Fox eye makeup look, okay? Stethoscope, 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 stethoscope. Stethoscope, stethoscope. Otoscope, 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 otoscope. For looking at the eyes, let's see what happens if we put it up to your eye. Actually, that could be kind of fun. Anyway, alright, I'm being a dork, okay. Tell me you're a dork without telling me you're a dork. I totally just told you guys, so anyway. Alright, y'all, so I'm gonna take a quick little trip to the ladies' room, and then I am going to come back and I will do a little music-y section for y'all. And depending on how much energy I have after that, we'll either keep on keeping on or Dr. Corrina, Dorkter. Dorkter. That is hilarious. Oh my lord, that is so hilarious. Dorkter Corrina. Okay. Y'all crack me up. Y'all crack me up. Alright, so now all I have to do is figure out okay, actually that was kind of cool. Why can't I? Oh, here we go. Alright, so I'm just going to pause this for a second, or mute it for a second, and I will be right back. Alrighty. Yes, now I am back on. I was doing a little monkeying around to try to get it so y'all can see my playing. Turn up a little bit. And then since I'm on a different microphone, can y'all kind of let me know like if my volume to voice ratio is good? And then I'm gonna sing out a little bit more to y'all because I can't actually here, let me move this table a little bit. Actually, here, I'm gonna mute while I scoot this table. 1 second. All right, I'm a little bit better situated here, and I actually can kind of come up to the microphone a little bit because I like kind of doing a little like whisper in the microphone sometimes, but I can't get quite up as close as I do to the 3DO. So, oh, last week I played it in E flat and I thought it was nice. Oh, and of course these things are being quite difficult. I'm sorry, y'all. This is such a faff trying to get the earbud wire tucked under me so that I'm not pulling the earbuds out of my own ears every 2 seconds. So that's the regular live chat theme song, but in ASMR land, they play it like this. It's time for live chat, ASMR live chat. Tonight it's Saturday, but we're still on your YouTube machine. Live chat. Trigger request live. Whatever you want me to blab about, or tap on, or scratch on, preferably scratch off lottery tickets. Wouldn't that be cool if I got some scratch off lottery tickets and we actually won one of them? Oh, shoot. God, gambling addiction. Shoot. Oh, stop. Bad news. Okay. All right. Maybe we're not going to do live scratch off lottery tickets. Oh, that sounds dangerous. ASMR live chat. Trigger request live. ASMR live chat. Right here on your YouTube machine. Ba 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 bum. Ba da ba 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 bum. Ba da 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 da. It's time for live chat. The ASMR live chat. Usually Wednesdays and Sundays on your YouTube machine. Autonomous, Response. ASMR live chat, live chat. ASMR live chat, live chat, live chat. Live chat, live chat, live chat. It's time for live chat. The ASMR live chat. Boo, 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 boo. On your YouTube machine. YouTube machine. YouTube. Machine. Anyways, sorry, I'm so silly. I should actually formally, I should commit to like a formal, actual live chat theme song, actual lyrics that I sing every time, but I just kind of have fun. Like, it's like a little, like, live chat theme song improv. Hi, Lauren. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the heart. Yeah, it's the ASMR live chat improvisation. All right, so then we can go to Whiskeyland, or we could go to Swonderful Land. Oh, I freaking love that song so much. Okay, all right, this thing can go down. Wait, come back. Here we go. I take the vamping and improv. Thank you, Chris. That means the world to me. It really does. Okay, cool. I'm glad y'all like the improv feel. Hi, Eli. Thank you so much. Oh, Chris. Yes, it's the same like building blocks for sure. Same building blocks, same little elemental structures, if you will. But then it always I don't know. It always is just a vibe. And it's always a little bit different. I don't think I've ever done it the same way twice. So I want to begin by taking a little sip off this amazing beer, which BT dubs, if anybody wasn't in the chat earlier, I'm drinking an Abita strawberry. And this is such a delightful, delightful beer by the Abita Brewing Company. And Abita, I mean, honestly, I feel like strawberry Abita. Strawberry Abita is a great trigger word. I'm going to write it down on the trigger word. Are you? Oh, god dang mother. I will say my spatial skills with the guitar. Because I have this drawer of my desk is out, and the drawer is what the microphone is sitting in. So, anyway, I just gotta keep remembering that drawer is there. Oh, hello, Grant. Glad you're here. Oh, someone to watch over me. 1926, that means it's in the public domain. Are you kidding me? Okay, the way I'm set up, I can't reach my keyboard. My laptop is... Okay. Do you ever reach for something? Oh, shoot. Do you ever reach for something and then when you can't quite reach it, you're like, go, gadget, arm. Go, gadget, arm. Because I do that all the time. I'm like, go gadget arm. Like, Inspector Gadget. Inspector Gadget. Okay, so Panda, I'm gonna have to learn somewhere to watch over me. Someone to watch over me. Because that is a beautiful song. I can sing it. I know how to sing it, but I don't know the guitar changes. But I will learn it. And you know what? Because I was going through the list of all the songs in the public domain. And I probably just didn't get to the S because I got a little fatigued. I'm like, can you just give me like the songs that like most people have heard of? Because there's so many that like, Anyway, yes, Inspector Gadget. Okay, yes. So literally, y'all start doing this with me and realize how fun it is. So you're like reaching for something and you can't quite reach it, and just be like, go gadget arm. And even though it does not actually help you reach the thing you were reaching for, it does give you a moment of momentary pleasure and enjoyment. I'll get you next time, Gadget. Yes, oh my gosh. So, okay, order of operations. Our mascot, Whiskey Sloth. Oops. Whiskey. Okay. Whiskey Sloth, partly because he's holding a whisk. Okay, whiskey holding sloth. Okay, he's also holding the rainbow twirler right now. So, anyway, he also is named for this next song, which is about a different kind of whiskey that is not the kitchen utensil. And BT dubs, I totally saw somebody's dad joke earlier, and I meant to read it. It was so leave it again, and I'll read it when I get done with this song. Because I wanted to read your dad joke out in the chat. And while we're on the topic of dad jokes, I'll tell you the joke that goes with the Whiskey Sloth, our mascot. I was arrested today for stealing kitchen utensils. But it was a whisk I was willing to take. A whisk I was willing to take. Oh God, T for Two is an amazing song. What year is T for Two? Oh yes, you know what, Melby? I appreciate your groan. 1925. Oh yeah, you know what? Oh my gosh. Okay, all right. Well, T for Two, someone to watch over me. This is amazing. And without any further ado, because man, I have definitely been doing it here, as we could say. And then look, my freaking webcam is drunk, dude. I'm like, I thought I was the one drinking here, buddy. What is up with that? Freaking webcam getting a little like residual intoxication station. Take your webcam's keys away. Yeah, dude, Definitely not getting in a car with this webcam. Oh, and BT Dub's another scary thing about Austin, and then I'm totally gonna sing the song. But there are a bunch of those self-driving cars driving around now. And I've seen several of them being out and about. And I'm not out and about very much, guys. I'm really not. But yeah, so that's scary. Anyway, while we're on that note, whiskey and water, whiskey and water. Ooh, whiskey, ooh, whiskey, whiskey me away. Whiskey and water, make it last a little longer. Whiskey and water, so you can make it last all night. Some girls ask for cola, some for champagne, but I know just what I want and I ask for it by name. Give me that whiskey and water. Oh, it's what I like the best. Whiskey and water. But I should get this off my chest. Whoa, 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 whiskey, give me whiskey me away. Ba 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 da 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 dum ba 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 bum 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 ba bum 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 ba da 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 dum bum bum ba dum ba da ba da ba da ba da ba 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 dum bum 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 bum. Whiskey and coffee, you can put them in my cup. Whiskey and coffee, the very best way to wake up. And when it's raining, I put my whiskey jacket on. And when it's raining and it is pouring, I put on my whiskey coat. Some girls ask for water, some ask for wine, but I want my whiskey and I want it all the time. All the time. Give me that whiskey and water. It's what I like the best. Whiskey and water. But I should get this off my chest. If I should ever leave my whiskey, it would be an awful sin. But if I ever leave my whiskey, it would be for gin. Oh, so silly. So silly. Oh, but it's funny because I also like champagne and wine. I kind of dog on them though, but it's just because they rhymed. They're just because they rhymed, okay? It's no offense to those bevies. Oh, first, last. Hello. You know what? First, last. I am so happy to see you. Because when you were in my last chat, or whatever the last chat was that I saw you, and I joked like, "Oh, it's your first time in my chat. I hope it's not also your last." And now here you are again. So officially, you know? Ah, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Chris. And oh my gosh, Mel, you are so sweet. Lady Vader is here. Good to see you. Lord Vader's wife. Dun 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Anyways, sorry. Get a little distracted. Little bit distracted. Oh. Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad you like that. That's Padme. 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 Oh my god, why am I blanking on that? Padme. Oh my lord. Okay, so now I'm trying to find my. Open this up over here. I just like to have. So, when you look up regular, rock and roll music or whatever, you can look up a tablature, which is a visual representation of the 6 strings of the guitar and which fret you put, which fret to press down on each string. That's a tablature. You could also look for the chords, and then it's going to just say like G, A, B, A minor, whatever, right? It's going to list you the chords. In a jazz tune, you look up a lead sheet. And the lead sheet has the chord changes, which is just, I think it's like it sounds, right? Chord changes. What are the chords of the song? So it's got the chord changes. And then it's also got the melody written out. Anyway, I like to have the lead sheet handy the first, 10, 20 times I play a song before I just feel like it's locked in. It's locked and loaded. And then once again, because I want y'all to be able to see the guitar. Isn't seeing the fingers on the guitar kind of like tingly or whatever? I know. I think it is for me. But now I've set this so on my screen, I'm blocking the bottom of the screen. So maybe if this. I'm sorry. I don't know. Anyways, alright, well, I guess those freaking strawberry abitas are working. Alright, Panda. I was like, oh, let's see. I want to just try to shift this a little bit because now the light that my webcam is on is blocking the screen, so I can't see the screen. I can't see the chat. So then I was like, oh, well, I'll just move my laptop up. Let's see, we could try this. Alright, okay, alright. What the frickin'? I already did it twice now, so I think now I don't know if I can do it again, but basically I have my standing desk, this awesome standing desk. So I was just like moving it up and down, and I like blocked my face with the microphone. Anyways, it was so silly. It was so silly. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope that y'all enjoyed that. Good night. Rouse Music, thank you so much for being here. I really got the sillies there for a minute. Anyways, that was just hilarious. Like, I blocked my own face with the microphone. That was a moment. It was a literal moment. So wonderful, so marvelous that you should care for me. So nice, so paradise, all I want to see. You make me feel so glamorous. You can't blame me for feeling amorous. So wonderful, so marvelous that you should care for me. Ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, ba-dum-da-da-dum, ba-wow-wow, ba-da-dum, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Ooh, so wonderful, so marvelous that you should care for me. So nice, it's a paradise, all I want to see. You make me feel so glamorous. You can't blame me feeling amorous, wonderful, marvelous, that you should care for me, that you should care for me, that you should care for me. George and Ira Gershwin. It's wonderful. I love that song. I love that song. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. All of you, thank you so much. You're so kind. Such a dork. Anyway. Thank you, First Last. Lord Vader's wife. Team Corrina or Team Microphone. Well, hopefully we're on the same team, right? Oh, Lordy Lulu. Hello, Embargo Man. That is so funny how, anyway. It looks like I have this like kind of crazy haircut thing going on, but mortal enemies. Tonight, in the ultimate heavyweight match between Corrina Rachel and the Road into USB Microphone. Everyone, gather around and place your bets. Oh, hello, free guy. How's it going? Welcome to my ASMR live chat. Yeah, Corrina's getting, well, it is Saturday night, right? So I was like, I could drink a beer or two on Saturday night. Black Friday Rumble. Oh, what? I'm so excited that you are here. Thank you so much for joining. I know there's like, okay, you guys, I spent a lot of time today having a lot of doubts about myself doing a chat on Saturday. I was like, how am I going to compete with Saturday Night Live? And then I was like, who still watches Saturday Night Live? And then I was literally going to Google how many people watch SNL. Like, I was going to look it up because for some reason that number would, I don't know. But I was, and then obviously a lot of people go out on Saturday nights, but I'm like, I know, I spent a lot of Saturday nights, you know, just chilling, relaxing, getting stuff done at the house that I need to get done, especially if I have something to do on Sunday, right? Then I'm like, oh, well, Saturday is like, you know, my day to get. So I was like, well, not everyone's going to be out. And then I was like, well, so there's SNL. And I really was just, I spent a lot of the day just being like, who's going to want to hang out with me on a Saturday night? And then I was like, no, I told Mel B that I was going to do a live chat on Saturday. And so I just need to suck it up and compete with Saturday Night Live. Like, you know, sometimes you got to compete with Saturday Night Live. And anyway, but honestly, I'm having such a fun Saturday Night Live chat. Like, this is awesome. And yeah, I think SNL kind of, it used to kind of like have the monopoly on like being the thing you could watch on Saturday night. Like, who remembers that? Right? There was a lot of our lives where like all you watched was whatever some channel was playing on the TV of the channels that you had. Some of us only had 3 channels or 4 channels. And then it was like a big deal when you got 12. And then it just went crazy from there. But still, you would sit there and you would flip through like what is on the TV because you couldn't just find whatever you wanted to watch at any given time. And then earlier, I don't remember what I was watching, but they were talking about reruns and how they were like watching, they saw the Friends, the first time the Friends ever played, and they were like raving about it. And you know what? It was Topher Grace. It was an interview with Topher Grace. Anyways, he was talking about how when he saw the first, season of Friends when it aired on TV, before people could go back and watch things, he remembered when they started playing reruns of Friends, and then his friends started like also getting into it, and he was like, yeah, that's that show I was telling you was so good. And then it just like spiraled from there, right? And he watched that show become like crazy famous. But it's also really cool and nostalgic for him because he's like, I remember when I first watched that show for the first time ever, and it was like a brand new show, and no one knew that it was going to become like the most famous show in the world, one of the most famous shows in the world. Anyways, so I just had this like cool moment of nostalgia thinking about that and thinking about how there was a time when we only watched what was on TV. There was a time when you only got to see the show when they played reruns of the show. And then everything changed. And now it's freaking crazy. Glad that Jim Carrey mocked Joe Biden. Jim Carrey mocked Joe Biden. Was that on SNL? I'm going to have to look that up because that's funny. But it's like, do you even need Jim Carrey to mock Joe Biden? Like, you can just watch the regular Joe Biden and like be pretty amused a lot of the time. I do like that he's into whispering. Has anybody else been like, oh my god, like it's kind of cool? He'll be like talking and he's like sounding like, then he'll like lean in and whisper and he'll be like, but they're figuring it out. And I'm like, oh, Joe Biden, if it doesn't work out as El Prez, like you could be an ASM artist. Anyway, Sunday morning. Okay, Eli. Well, the top of the morning to you. If I would have set a timer, I would have been here sooner. You and that microphone were funnier than any SNL sketch in the past 8 years. Holy shit, Chris. Thank you. Thank you for that. I do felt like, yeah, I do feel like that was a funny moment. Okay. Okay, I love the internet. SNL used to be, yeah. Okay, before the internet, SNL used to be an event. Yes, and the next day we would all talk about it. My whole family used to plan for our week around it. Embargo man. Mel B says no, he's creepy. Also, I kind of agree with you on that. Now we get to watch ads on all platforms all the time. Yay. Yeah, and then I was freaking setting up my chat today, and like usually it doesn't make y'all watch ads, or at least I don't think it does, before you come into my live. But it was telling me that now a pre-roll ad, I can't even turn it off. So you would click on my live and you'd be forced to watch an ad. And I was like, no, that sucks. And then within it, it was like basically forcing me to put mid-roll ads in. And I was like, no fucking way am I going to be like whispering. And then all of a sudden you get like blasted with some crazy ad because YouTube can't figure out to like put on a calm, quiet ad for ASMR videos. That would be, anyway. So anyways, the YouTube advertising whatevers. Anyways, I ended up just putting this on demonetized, this chat. So so there's no ad experience for y'all. I think I might be able to put on just like a pre-roll ad for people who replay it. But even then, like, I mean, they you know, anyway. But yeah, it was like trying to force me to make y'all watch mid-roll ads during the live chat, and I was just like, no, freaking turn off monetization. So on that note, super appreciate anyone that wants to send like $1, like whatever, little super chat, super stickers are happily and greatly appreciated. Yeah, YouTube. And it's weird because YouTube's sitting there taking like 60% of every single channel's ad revenue. I mean, that's incomprehensible. How much money YouTube is making off of all it. But then YouTube is like, well, we actually need to make more money, so we're gonna put more mid-roll ads and force mid-roll ads during live streams and like weird shit, man. There was no option to disable mid-roll ads, which is what I do on all my regular videos, right? I click a box to say no mid-roll ads. It was not giving me an option to do that on the live. I was like, what is going on? So yeah, Jules, I mean, I think that's what it means. But I think if I sing a copywritten song, I can't go back and monetize it later. But I'm also trying to look at like how much the chats even make, because it's like, you know, it's not very much. Oh my gosh, thank you, Eli. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. I greatly appreciate y'all so much. And that necessitates the super chat chime. I see that your trigger request, Eli, is So just be like, why? So YouTube changes their terms of service. I think they take 45 now. It used to be like they took 60 and then they kind of changed it. Oh my God, you guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, Eli, you get to request a trigger. I don't think that was your actual trigger request. I think you were just saying and then you also get this lovely little chime. And I see there's another super chat just popped up over here. Chris, make sure to tip your waitresses, musicians, and ASM artists like in a real jazz club. Yeah. Yes, and here is to this amazing future that we are building together. And I'm so happy to have you here along with along with me for this journey. Y'all are so sweet. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Leslie Smith. Woo! Plink. Unexpected plinky noise. Embargo Man. Oh, Eli, you're too kind. Thank you so much. And if you think of a request at a later time, you're more than welcome to leave it. And I will kind of like, it's like a trigger request IOU situation. And same goes for you, Chris. So, this is one of my favorite little, just little funny guitar sounds. Leslie, thank you so much. Let's see. Oh, Ken Break. Hello. Embargo Man, what were you saying about Temu? Is it about scams? Is that what you were saying? Oh yeah, beware of the scams on Temu. And I've never ordered anything off of Temu. Not even looked. It just gives me the bad heebie-jeebie vibes. That, like, anyway. But yeah, and then a lot of people I've heard now have been scammed off of Temu from like all kinds of weird, crazy stuff. And they scam creators really badly too. So anyway. I used to always play the tip of the guitar like that. It reminded me of the Zelda game. Yes, it definitely has that. Leslie, you are so sweet. Just like, DM me on the Instagram or but yeah, I would love to get together. And I have so envisioned here, let me now that I'm kind of like taking a little guitar break for a moment, bring this back up to eye level so I can see you. One of the things that was talking with this company about right before I was abruptly fired was this company that like helps you put together trips. And so a lot of the things they had done already were like, parties where you would go and then there'd be a bunch of bands playing. But they go to some, fun exotic place or wherever. And I was talking with them about putting together some kind of a, like a yoga retreat meets ASMR retreat meets, massage therapy instruction if people wanted that. And I was so excited about it. I was so excited. And I want to manifest that I can do something like that, right? So, because it'd be cool if y'all came to Austin or I came to y'all or whatever. But like, would it also be cool if we all went to Hawaii? Or I've never been to Costa Rica, but I hear it's like amazing and it's super yoga-y or whatever, right? So we went to Costa Rica together or wherever, like, we could go anywhere, just fun, beautiful sightseeing. And then there would also be ASMR sessions we could book if people, I don't know. I had so many visions of what it could become and how cool it could be. And I hope that that company reaches out to me again one day. I know when we had like 5 million subscribers, that was much more appealing than what I have now. But I also think, anyway, so yeah, yoga retreat style. Yes, lots of yoga retreats in Costa Rica and Mexico. So we could kind of do, I don't know, yeah, a Japanese garden. Amazing. I would love to go to Japan. That would be incredible. And what a beautiful space for doing like ASMR sessions for people in a Japanese garden. Like, oh my gosh. I am so this is something that like this is early stages of the idea being conceived. So there's no hook on where it has to be or where we would go. We could like plan it together, work it out together. Or like, and I wouldn't make y'all plan it. I would just be like the place that we would go. I would want y'all's input. Okay, so Leslie says she would be potentially interested in that. Okay. 15 grand for a fake Rolex. How much is a real fucking Rolex? If the fake Rolex is 15 grand. Man, I don't even think I would pay 15 regular dollars for a watch. I mean, but if I was just like, oh shoot, I really need a watch because like for whatever reason, can't use my cell phone or like, there's certain jobs that like you need a watch, right? You need to be able to look at your watch. But I would just go buy like a $10 watch or something. I was no way I would certainly wouldn't spend $15,000. And then you were saying that's just for the knockoff. Here's the thing, right, y'all? Like money is inconceivable. And the people who have so much, it's inconceivable. Something just doesn't sit right? George V. Hello, George. Good to see you. Ken Break, hello. Yes, so yeah, so we're talking about Temu scams in here. Yes, I have heard of them selling people's information, selling people's, sales history, search history. Also, guys, one of the things we have to remember when we're looking at purchasing online stores or purchasing stuff online or downloading an app that we put our credit card information in is a lot of the evils that are out there isn't just from what the company itself might do. And I feel like even TikTok is kind of this way too, right? Like TikTok kind of gets a lot of flack sometimes for, scams and this stuff or whatever. But it's not that like those scams originate from the company. So then like maybe Temu itself isn't terrible, but can be like hackers that, if they can figure out how to hack into that app or that store or that website or whatever, the same way that on Instagram or probably YouTube as well, and TikTok, you have people who make fake accounts looking like a celebrity. There's probably, not to flatter myself, but I feel like I've seen them for everyone. And then the person that you think is that celebrity messages you, maybe you send them money or you buy stuff from like whatever. And it's not that celebrity's fault. It's some scammer hacker person that, is tricking people into making them think that they're that person. Or maybe it's hackers who are hacking into Temu or TikTok or whatever and then steal people's information. Like I think TikTok Shop, There's just like lots of hackers, fake shops that sell fake products, or they take the pictures off of a legitimate company's page. I mean, and those things are illegal. Largely, they should be stopped. But there's also like so many of those different scams these days that a lot of the companies, like, even if they're doing their absolute best, there's only so much they can, keep up with for all the different scams and stuff. They impersonated my grandma. Wow. Yeah. And not to go on a super dark, evil rabbit hole, but now the AI, they can generate a voice that sounds like your loved one or that sounds like you. When they call your phone, they can make it look like the call is coming from one of your contacts. Right? Or maybe the call will say Bank of America, but it's not really your bank that's calling you. Right? These are all. Oh, and then that weird message that you'll get that'll say something about like your US Postal Service delivery had a problem. Click this link. Click this link, something about your delivery. Do not click it. Do not click it. It's a scam. Yeah, Panda, I would honestly love to hear story time about them impersonating your grandma. Like, how is that? Like, yeah. Dark Evil Rabbit Hole would be a great band name. Yes. We're gonna go down a dark evil rabbit hole. Yes, we're gonna go deep into the rabbit hole. We're gonna go into that dark evil rabbit hole together. Have you searched the internet for any good rabbit holes lately? I'm trying to think of any that aren't really dark. Really dark. I'm trying to think of a rabbit hole that's like talking about rabbit holes. It's not very ASMR-y. We're talking about rabbit holes. Rabbit holes. Wow, a fake Rolex and a real Rolex cost the same amount. Well, did you know this rabbit hole about Rolex watches? The fake dupes cost the same as the real thing. 'Cause people don't know the difference. Turns out you can dupe anybody with a little bit of effort. Gotta really stay on our toes these days, folks. A fake Rolex costs less on the streets of New York Is it the real thing? Or is it a doop 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 doop? Is it the real thing? Or is it a doop 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 doop? Yeah, man, Panda, that definitely sounds like a freaking scam. So, you get a call or it messaged. Grandma accounts messaging you? Yes. So, yeah, that sounds like a major scam for sure. You gotta keep your scam glasses on. Always looking out for scammers. Always looking out for scammers, 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 scammers. So many scammers, 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 scammers. If you get a weird message that says it's from your grandma or another family member, but perhaps there's just a generic name like grandma or mom, it's probably a bot. It's probably not legit. It's probably not really your grandma. I seen a cow down in a hole with a cat on its back and a rabbit on the cat's back. I said, holy cow. Check out the hair on that. That's a little dirty. I'm not going to finish it, but that is funny. That is funny. Someone's gotta make ends meet in a shitty economy with lots of inflation. Monetary fluctuation. Credit card swipers, credit card swipers on your phone. Insert cash or select payment type. Insert cash or select payment type. Use the PIN pad to complete your transaction. Use the PIN pad to complete your transaction. Swipe, 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 swipe. Swipe, 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 swipe. Swipe, 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 swipe. Alright, hold on. I gotta frickin' read what this says. Holy camole. Alright. But now as the economy is, they say the fake Rolex costs $150, but a vendor says we only accept credit. Then you check on your bank account and you ended up paying $15,000 for a fake Rolex. I gotta write that down. That sounds like a good scam. I could probably carry that one out myself. I keep having my info leaked by the government health insurance, so I just don't answer my phone anymore. Leslie Smith. I, for many years, kind of had my own little band. And I really just went so like nose to the grindstone working on that old YouTube channel that I kind of stopped. You gotta like hustle. You gotta hustle for gigs. And I just kind of stopped hustling. But things have changed a lot in the world and in music. So, and being able to just put music online is so much better. In so many ways. Alright, you guys, I'm going to put this guitar away and just make a little switcheroo real quick. I'm gonna mute it for a minute while I just transition here, because I feel like I'm gonna... Anyway, but I will be right back. was fun. I just gotta say. Oh, Malby, I loved The Matrix 4. God, I just. Jim Browning has a channel where he hacks into scammers' computer, and it's very entertaining. Yes, I like the whole trend of people scamming the scammers. And then there's that channel, CoffeeZilla. He doesn't really scam scammers, but he, kind of a similar idea. Yes. I see Grant here also talking about Matrix 4. God, I know. I thought they did such an incredible job with the story, the characters coming back. It was just, I loved it. Holy camoly. Yeah, scammers calling, people impersonating your family, impersonating celebrities. And I mean, now it's super common that like people get scammed by whoever they're like online dating. It's so common now, right? Yowzers. Oh, Leslie, you know what? I mean, I have to say, I feel like this Saturday night chat, like, it has a cool vibe. I know, I was so worried everybody was going to be watching SNL and no one would come to my chat. But, just kidding. I don't mean to rag on SNL. I'm sure somebody out there still thinks it's funny. There was some person that sent a Rolex that he bought online to a store. Oh, yeah. I mean, I try to be really hyper aware of what I'm ordering, and as much as I can try to order directly from the company. Like if I was gonna buy a Rolex, I would go to rolex.com or whatever their website is, and I would, or I would go to a Rolex store or something. But like, buy a Rolex on Amazon or whatever. Like, what did you think was gonna happen? I don't know. Whisper, 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 whisper. I definitely think that there's, just way too much weird fake stuff on the internet. I love how it helps bring us together and connect us, but then it's also like created a freaking field day for all the scammers out there. So this is, it's one of those little like makeup removing cloths. Grove is the brand. I was signed up. It's like a monthly subscription kind of box, but they have like cleaning product concentrates and dish brushes and cutting boards and all kind of random stuff. But anyway, so I ordered this makeup removing cloth, and yeah, it is just I see. Wow. Yeah, this brush is so awesome. I just have to tell y'all though, it is so, like, I have to really remind myself not to take a bite, because it just really freaking looks like a gosh darn chocolate bar. RD, are you typically a Saturday night plans every week person, or do you prefer the chill at home life? I definitely had time of my life in my 20s where I, was a bit more of a Saturday night plans every week type of person. But now I definitely have some Saturdays where I go out and do fun stuff. But I also chill at home a lot. And woke is a joke. This thing actually kind of blocks the... Socializing is exhausting for me. Yeah, I definitely find socializing pretty exhausting. And also, I'll just say that the lockdown of 2020, I mean, it was like an incubator for my social anxiety. So, I don't know if I will ever have the same attitude about going out that I had. Overdue for a massage. Oh yes, oh my gosh, treat yourself to a massage. I'm such a hypocrite though, because other than when we're filming videos for Athena's channel or something, I don't go get massages, even though I tell other people that they should. Yeah, the pandemic definitely did not help. So yeah, Athena Jessic, the massage therapist that some of y'all may remember from. Anyway, I help her run her own channel now. And yeah, I think the pandemic screwed with a lot of people's love lives. And then this whole app dating thing that has just blown up. But then there's all these people getting scammed by their person who has scammed them into falling in love with them. How effed up is that? Anyways, Athena's channel is just called Athena Jessic. And if you go to my channel page or whatever, I do have her linked. It might be kind of toward the bottom, like my other channels or something, section maybe that's changing, thankfully. Alright, you guys, so I realize I've gone over the 3-hour mark now, but I gotta say, this freaking Saturday night chat is like, it's kind of a vibe, and it seems like later it kind of started percolating. So maybe if I do like Saturdays at 10 p.m. Central, so then it'd be like 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Or is that too late? Because then like Sundays would be earlier if I do a Sunday, but then Saturdays kind of fun at this, like, it's like right around midnight now. And I hate to end the chat where it feels like we're having this awesome party, but I'm getting a little bit tired, so Saturdays at 10 p.m. Okay, we have a vote for that. Okay. Alright, so maybe, God, this freaking, I don't know why the webcam is like, I wonder if maybe because it's on this like light arm thing is like, it's not as steady or something. What would you name your kids? God, I have no idea. Lil and Rascal. No, gosh, I've never really thought about that. I've never thought about that. I will have to think about that and get back to you. I feel like I just want to come up with like funny, snarky, silly responses, but I think you're like legitimately asking, like, alright. So yeah, so we'll do, Leslie, yes, it was so much fun chatting with you too. Thank you so much for being here. AS and MR. That's a good idea. Serenity and tranquility if I have 2 daughters. Good night, Lord Vader's wife. Thank you so much for being here. It's always so lovely to see you. These are my daughters, Serenity and Tranquility. I kind of like that. And I would, of course, have to like spell them really fun and uniquely. Couldn't just spell them like regular words, you know. So yeah, and then Mario and Luigi. Yeah, that's a good idea. Gotta take us into October. Oh yeah, you're right. It'll be October in about 10 minutes, eh? I always have to do that thing. 30 days, September, April, June, and okay, September, okay. Gotta be fancy. Embargo Man says it is October here. Alrighty, Melby, and in honor of us ringing in October together, worst heebie-jeebies. Yeah. Spoopy. Yes, it's gonna get very spoopy in here, y'all. An actual bonehead. Yes, this is. Oh, he's so much fun. And then there's this one. Alright, well, that's not quite as delightful as I was hoping, but he's fun to look at. And he is kind of scary looking, I'll be honest. If I'm honest, no bones about it. This is the best ASMR channel. You're killing me. That is hilarious. Thank you for that. And I was definitely saying trigger treat, as in ASMR trigger. Buenos noches, George V. I love this stuff. Whisper, whisper, whisper. Relax. Relax. Spooky, 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 spooky. Relax, 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 relax. Relax, relax, relax. That is the thumbnail right there. Yes, they'll be like, damn, Green's got bony fingers. What the frickin' heck? It's a pretty. Here's how big the comb is next to my head. Now, granted, I've got a giant forehead, so is what it is. But yeah, you know what? It's like Jane Jensen meets Catwoman or something. That does look cool, though. Alrighty, guys, we are 2 minutes. 2 minutes to midnight. So happy Halloween. Happy October, everyone. Here's to October being a much better month. And yes, I will definitely be happy to see y'all. Yeah, next month. It's gonna be next month in 1 minute, according to my laptop here. Here's to peace and wellness. Oh yeah, I think Michelle Pfeiffer was my favorite Catwoman also. This is the longest live stream ever. It's been going over a whole month. Now this is fun crossing the month bridge with y'all. While we're on the topic of Halloween, favorite horror film. Okay, do y'all watch David Lynch movies? The guy that directed that show, Twin Peaks. And then he's got several movies. And even though I don't know if that's like classifies as a horror film, like some of those movies are really effing scary. Yeah, I freaking love David Lynch, and I love watching like any little like interviews with him. Or there was this cool thing where they were interviewing him in his home, which basically just looks like a giant art studio, and he was like showing his different art and but anyhow, so that movie, why can't I think of the name? Oh man, I'm like totally blanking on the name. Where the two actors are like in the movie, they play people who are having an affair with each other, and then in real life, they end up also having an affair, and then, but it's like that frickin', it was frickin' crazy, Jesus, that, but, oh yeah, it's so cool when David Lynch talks about meditation and transcendental meditation. I know as soon as I see the title, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, duh. But yeah, I watched that sort of recently, and I was like, man, that was scary. Jesus, God dang. And Twin Peaks. Also, I mean, like that was scary. Twin Peaks was a scary show. And then the movie Fire Walk with Me that they made, like, I kind of think that was like a little too scary, but it was also cool, like seeing Laura Palmer's life. And anyway, so yeah, Twin Peaks. Holy heck! So I don't know if that counts as like a favorite horror movie, but like anything by David Lynch. Inland Empire, yes. Exactly. Grant, I'm glad you're in here because Grant is a movie buff. I knew it. I was like, it's right. It's like, I was like right on the tip of my tongue. But yes, Inland Empire. That was like, man. Okay, cool. Twin Peaks totally counts. Yeah, and then especially like the 20 years later season of Twin Peaks, where like there was like that crazy box, and somehow they could like move in between the Dark Lodge through that box or something, and like, oh my god, I just like, oh, I almost lost it. And then Bad Goop, holy moly, oh my god, I might have to watch Twin Peaks again because like, man, that was incredible. But yes, Inland Empire, guys, is the movie that I was trying to think of, which is this like really cool David Lynch film about Hollywood. And so it's cool because you kind of feel like you get this little insight into Hollywood a little bit, but then it's also this like crazy, wicked, bizarre, almost dark, whatever. Franciscan monks meditating. I'm not sure. I got so distracted talking about David Lynch that I totally like dropped the ball on making Halloween noises. And I know that y'all like the meow meow gato, so I'll bring the meow meow gato out. It's kind of like he still has his other eye. It's just like a little gouged out thing there, but he doesn't mind. He totally doesn't mind. That'd be cool if he could sit on my shoulder like that. Alright, y'all, this has been so much fun, and I'm not gonna switch to Saturday nights, but I think it'll be fun if we kind of like, I'll basically kind of flicker between Sundays and Saturdays depending on like what my week is like. And I will try to be better about telling y'all ahead of time a little bit. Like I was thinking if I share on the community feed thing, I could just like share a post or a poll about it or something. Hamlot 99. Do you mean when can we do another health Q&A, like a live chat thing? Or you want to do another session with me? I'm pretty sure that based on your screen name, we're already in connection. We could definitely schedule another chat. Just send me an email and we'd be happy to schedule another session together. Yeah, I like the switching over at midnight thing. I like the like being together when it crosses midnight of the next month. Yes, let's definitely do. Jules, nobody really said anything about a health chat live for this week, so I'm open to if y'all have a day that y'all want to do. Last time we did Monday at 5 or 7. We did like Monday at 7. I think I could do Monday at 7 p.m. But also open to other days that y'all might want to do. Any day but Tuesday. Oh, good luck on your test, Mel. I know you're gonna do great. Just let go of the self-doubt. You're gonna do great. Can you see the cute little bats? They're so cute. This is one love about Halloween. I like the things that are like spooky, but they're cute. Alright, so do y'all want to do like Wednesday or Thursday, or we could skip it and do next week? I know, it's a cute little bat. They're so cute. We got this little guy, little spiderkins. I don't know, that's a little bit too crazy. Oh, you're so sweet, Embargo Man. Thank you. Oh, I like that sound though. It's like really delicate. And I want to say again, thank you so much to everyone who sent a super chat or a super sticker in this chat. That has been so much fun. Y'all are so kind and really does mean the world to me. Good night, Embargo Man. Thank you for being here. Rest. Have a good night. Rest. Sleep tight. Good night, rest your head. Good night, sleepyhead. Good night, rest your head. Good night, sleepyhead. Rest your head. Your cozy bed waits for you. And your pillow too. Good night. Don't fear the morning light, 'cause now it's time to sleep. But now it's time to sleep. Oh my lord, yeah, I'm about to put myself to sleep, honestly. Pow. Slap myself and wake myself back up. Thank y'all so much for being here. Jules, so you wanna try for like Thursday or Friday? God, excuse me, Jesus Lord. Or maybe Saturday health chat. Wait, no. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Anyways, this week might be, because I have like a Monday thing and a Friday thing, and then, so anyways, I'm just, and other stuff in between, but in terms of like my whole day blocked off. Okay, Thursday or Friday work. Yeah, Thursday would probably be the only day, unless I did like Wednesday right before the ASMR chat. But I don't know, I mean, I feel like I would get a little loopy if I did like health chat and then ASMR chat back to back. Okay, so maybe Thursday, 7 p.m. tentatively. Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Time for a health and wellness live chat. So if anyone in the room doesn't know, I'm a holistic health coach and 200-hour registered yoga teacher. So on my other channel, I do, health coaching and health videos and stuff like that. And so what we're talking about scheduling is a live chat on the health channel to do like health Q&A. Alright, so like Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Time. Health coaching, it really depends, I think, obviously on the person that you're talking to, but also like the level of like issues that are being addressed. So I know for my sessions, I also have like a certain thing that, if somebody just wants a one-off session versus if they want to buy like a package of sessions, there's like a reduction if you get a package of sessions. Yes. Oh, Lordy Lulu. I know, that's like what I say all the time. Oh, Lordy Lulu. It's just like, I don't know. That's cute, Jules. No one. Corrina. Oh, Lordy Lulu. That is so true. That is so true. Lordy. I was literally about to just say it again, but like actually, like legitimately, like, oh, Lordy Lulu. Oh, Lordy Lulu. Alright, y'all. So I'm getting a little bit delulu. It's like Lordy Lulu. Feeling delulu. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it an evening, but this was so much fun. And I'm gonna plan tentatively Go Gadget. Yes, Go Gadget arm. Oh, Lordy Lulu. This is like, that is just my daily lexicon. These are the words that are coming out of my mouth all the time. Yeah. So when you're reaching for something and you can't quite reach it, you gotta be like, Go Gadget arm. And sometimes it works, but usually it doesn't. Yes, that was so fun. Crossing the bridge of September to October with y'all. And let's definitely, I will see y'all again on Wednesday for another ASMR chat. And then tentatively, I think we'll do Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time for the health and wellness live chat. So Wednesday, 8 p.m. ASMR chat. And Thursday, 7 p.m. health and wellness chat. And then we'll probably be the Sunday after that. unless I get a video edited, unless I get a video shot and edited this week. Anyways, which, by the way, just as a side note, thank you so much to all of you who have given love on my most recent video with Dana. It is doing super well, and I am so, like, it just makes my heart so happy to see that people enjoy the video, because I was actually super nervous about the background noise, and anyway, but then it's doing really well and getting all of this love, and it means the freaking world to me. So thank you for all of the love on that video, and I am working on getting another video up for you guys, but it'll probably be a little while before I have something ready. I'm working right now on a video for Athena Jezek's channel, and that will go up hopefully tomorrow or the next day. So, oh good, I'm glad that you enjoyed it, Elspeth. So after trying to say goodbye to y'all for like an hour, I'm gonna actually really formally say goodbye now. Yes, oh my gosh, the sleep clinic is gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so cool. But yes, I love you. I want to thank you for being here with me on Saturday night. It's amazing. And as always, I wish you tranquility. I wish you serenity. And oh, so many tingles. Namaste. The highest and brightest in me honors and bows to the highest and brightest in you. Namaste. I will see y'all soon. Yes, Saturday